cleanup crew is in session. Not very many of them, but they're there. Okay. The 3 bowls down on the ground are empty. What a surprise. Now it's just what's left of the kibble on top. So there. Yes. Hi, guys. Little fellas. Or girls. Whatever. They are so adorable. Poor Marble is such a skinny little thing. And we've been putting the extra kitty treat right down under her nose. So that she gets the first bites of the good stuff. And the one of the other kitties, I call her Crooktail because her tail just kind of goes.
That's funny.
Not like Bob, whose tail goes. And hopefully she'll pick up a few ounces here and there. But she was here when we moved in.
Oh.
So she's at pushing 7 at least, because we've been here 6 years.
Oh my goodness.
You know, and so she's at least sneaking up on 7.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's pretty old for a feral kitty.
Yeah. Oh.
They often don't live past 3 or 4.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm. That's a hard life for.
Yeah.
Unlike these guys who get treated like little kings and queens. Isn't that right, Fluff Muffin? Yeah. So, now there's 5. I'm so glad we dragged her inside. She doesn't seem to be unhappy about it.
She's the prettiest one of all.
Well, I was really surprised that she turned out to be a longish hair.
None of the other ones are.
Yeah. Well, Fluffy has a long tail, long fur on her tail, but most of them are short hairs because, well, they live outside. It's better for them.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah, you guys don't need to fight over it. I know you will, but you don't need to. Yes, my little fluffers. But I have one that not out there right now, but he shows up quite regularly. He had an eye infection on one side, and it's like he got scratched or something, and so I called him Pirate.
Oh, that's a good thing.
And he's getting better. I think he's always going to have a scar on his lip and eye, but which is good because then I want to change his name.
Yeah.
So, but it seems to be getting better. Kind of like I'm really surprised that Vincent is doing as well as he is. You know.
Is that one with the broken leg?
Yeah. That was the gray Tom with the broken leg.
Oh, okay.
It's never going to be perfect,
Oh.
you know, but he can walk on it. He can get around.
Yeah.
And it's got a little extra kink,
Oh dear.
and I'm sure it must pain him on occasion.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that he can actually still get around. I was surprised when I saw it the first time I saw it. I was like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
I didn't expect him to live through it. And the bones sticking out.
Oh my goodness. That's bad.
Yeah, it's not good. But he also wasn't going to let us go out and try to help, so.
All right.
Yeah, it's like. guys? Gonna run off on me already?
Just eat and run.
I suspect that all of the hot dogs, grapes, and peanuts have been munched out of the water bucket. Out of my big purple bucket. So I resisted buying Halloween candy at the beginning of this month, so when we go to Costco next month,
Oh,
we'll have
yeah.
to we'll have to get Halloween candy.
I saw they're having a sale on it.
Yep. They always do.
I used to work in a grocery store and the owner always put his eggs on sale on Halloween. His eggs and his toilet paper, he always had a big sale on it. Because in Tennessee they throw eggs on Halloween.
Not at the price of eggs these days.
They probably don't do it anymore, but big toilet paper houses and then they threw eggs at anybody they can find, I guess.
I suspect the parents would be annoyed if they started losing a dozen eggs to
Oh yeah.
Those eggs are getting pricey there, guys. Yes. What are you staring at, huh? That's it. Eat up. It's good for you. I think that's espresso, the one that's sitting right there on the left-hand side of the
Oh yeah.
dish. So it's definitely a girl, but she's dark. So it's probably espresso, and the feet aren't black, so you know. Soot is male, and he's got really dark feet to go with his really dark body and tail. I do believe he's the second one in line,
Oh, okay.
right behind that guy. That Soot may be one of Espresso's kids. But it's very hard to tell on occasion because they don't always hang out with mama, especially when there's like several mamas and several babies. They're kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
It's like, who belongs to whom? Hi, train. Whoop. Don't worry, that train is not coming into my backyard. Can always tell someone who, one of them that is newer to the area because the train comes by and they split. And the ones that are used to it just kind of go, oh, okay.
Whatever.
Yeah. Oh, you're a cutie pie. Going, nope, I'm just going to sit here and eat my kibble because I can.
Cheese down below. The cheese down below.
Because I really enjoy sitting here eating up my kibble. There. Yeah. There we go. I got a really good picture of you. Yes, you with the cute little eyes. I'm thinking of getting business cards with my YouTube thing on it.
Oh, yeah.
so that I can give them to people.
You should.
The guy at Starbucks the other day looked at our many bags of dog food and said, "Where do you get those really big bags of dog food?" He said, "Rural King. Got a lot of dogs? No, we feed them to the raccoons." You do? Yep. So we told him about the YouTube, and yes, you are a cutie. You are a sweetheart. Another one. Oh, this is Pirate. Hello, Pirate. Hello. There. You see the little spot by his eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's much better now than it was. It was a open sore there for a while.
Wow.
But yep, that's Pirate. He's digging for kibble that's fallen down into that hole. Yes. I'm so glad you came down front so I could get a good look at you. Oops, wrong way. I like. I don't want to share. There you go. There. Yes, you're a little sweetie. That's my sweet little raccoons. I invited Susan over for for our gaming, but her ankle has been really bugging her. She had an MRI this week, and they gave her a whole list of all this stuff, and I'm going, I don't suppose they've said what they can do about fixing it. She said, no, I have to wait to go see the doctor for that.
Oh my goodness.
And yeah, that figures. Years ago, I had an impediment in my shoulder. I mean, I could move my arm like this or like that, but if I tried to go this way, it went.
Oh no.
No, we don't do that. And so finally went in to have x-rays and stuff, and the tech was going, well, that must hurt. I'm kind of going, what? And he's going, I can't tell you, I'm the tech.
Really? Oh no.
There's a little bone spur that was sticking out, so when I went like this,
Oh,
it was.
stuck in. Oh,
He's going, yeah, I'll bet that hurts. No kidding. You're right, it hurts. So, but once they had figured out where it was and what it was, the doctor injected something in it to decalcify the little bony spur, and it is gone so far. Yeah, no, it's been a long time now, so I'm not expecting it to suddenly appear.
Right.
Plus, if I start feeling it, I'll know what it is. I can get it taken care of before it gets to the point where I can't with my frickin' arm. And no little raccoonies. Of course, then there was a time I fell down at the courthouse when we were getting Jason his divorce proceedings done, and marble floor. And I went down, and evidently I hit my elbow, and there was enough other pains that I did not recognize. But my arm hurt, and I couldn't figure out what was going on, and kind of going, so, like a week later I go to the doctor and go, I can do this, but if I do that, He's going, yep, you broke it.
Really? And it's been a week. Oh my goodness.
Where, yeah.
Ah.
And he said, there isn't really much you can do, but, you know, get a sling and, you know, just basically until it heals up. And I'm going, well, I've been basically doing that because it hurts.
Yeah.
He's going, yep. Going, yep, that's the way it goes.
Mhm.
I never do anything in big dramatic fashion. I always have little stupid things. Like breaking my ankle, you know, a couple of weeks before we move.
Oh, that's right.
You
Yeah, I
know?
forgot about that.
Not a big break, just a little green stick fracture.
It's enough to make it.
Just enough to be really irritating.
Wow.
And not be able to move or help or it's like great. Not be able to do my job of driving the big truck because,
That's right.
because I couldn't get into the big truck.
Oh,
It's like, well, that freaking figures.
How long do you have to wear that boot?
About 6 weeks.
Wow.
But I still have the boot, so
Yeah.
if I ever do something
So
stupid
neat.
to my ankle, I can put it back on for a while. It's one of those things where you're going, did you step on something or go off a step? And,
Oh, wow.
no. Hi, baby. Hello, sweetheart. Pull this out just a little bit so I can get a really good picture of your face. Assuming, of course, that you let me see your face. You are such a little sweetie. He's growing like a weed, too. He was just a little one earlier. He and Soot were both little bitty ones together.
Hmm.
And now they're both teenagers. Yeah. Yes. You are a sweet little thing. You don't realize how much they've grown until you see one of the late babies. And they are so tiny. It's like, oh my goodness, they're half the size. Hi, Soot. There's Soot at the water. And yeah, Soot was just the tiniest little thing. I don't think he was much longer than from his back end to from his hips to his end of his tail. When I first saw him, he was just tiny, and he's so dark. Yes, there's our little Soot at the water bucket. Yes. Since everybody's down here, I'm going to assume that they've gobbled up all the food in the big tin. So, oh, it's 18 minutes. I'm going to call a halt to this. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, and I shall return tomorrow.